Okay, so in yesterday's video I talked about how the tariffs is going to affect the tech market, but today we're going to talk about how you, yes you, can profit from this. First, I just asked a very broad question: how will Trump's new tariffs 2025 affect the tech market? ChatGPT don't even know that Trump is the new president because it's not trained on the new data. So I said, give me some bullet points. Consumers, blah blah blah, supply chain, export. ChatGPT didn't really say something, ooh, I haven't think about this before. So I asked him, how about the cloud services? And then they start thinking, yeah, they might be affected too. Smaller players may be priced out and European markets are pushing for more cloud sovereignty. And this is exactly what I talked about in my last video. So if you haven't watched that, go and watch that now. And this is also why it's important to be a critical thinker. Because if you only ask ChatGPT, like how will the tariffs affect the tech market, it gave you some basic ass answers. So you have to be critical. And it's all like linked because all the parts are made in China. And if China is going to have super high tariffs, the computers are going to be more expensive, the smartphones is going to be more expensive, and that lead to cloud being more expensive. So let's say cloud providers are increasing the cost with 10 to 20%. How many companies can afford to pay a 10 to 20% increase? Like, that will take a big hit on many companies. So what can you do? You will just end up with a higher bill. So my big play, if I was a super rich millionaire, billionaire, I would go all in on this. If I had the money to start a cloud provider, I would go all in now. Now it's the perfect time. It's the easiest sell you will do. I think this is going to be a growing trend, and whoever jumps on this is going to be super rich. So you may be sitting there and thinking, yeah, Felix, you are totally right. The big European companies are going to move away more from the big USA cloud providers. But how can I profit from this? Good that you asked. This is exactly how you can profit from this. There are, of course, some big cloud providers that are on the stock market. So I just asked ChatGPT, big European cloud provider stocks, and it gave me a list here. So if you are smart, you're thinking ahead, you're thinking outside of the box, how can this affect that? In the stock market, it's all about how to get the knowledge first. And how did I get the knowledge? Because I work with cloud. I talk to people in the field that also work with this, and they told me that, yeah, people are moving away from American cloud providers. So what I am going to do, I am not telling you to do anything, but what I am going to do, I am going to do more research on these stocks. Am I going to go balls deep into these stocks? Of course not, but you have to take some calculated risk in life. And I think when you have this kind of data and this kind of trend, you jump on it.